Hey everybody, good morning. Jason Schlafer with Wismo Hunter. I've been getting a lot of requests for a sort of a breakdown of just how simple of a pack I run. Obviously we're getting into the middle of July. A lot of us, including myself tonight, we're going to get out and we're going to go scout and do different things. We're kind of anticipating the season that's coming. So I thought it would be a really good idea to sort of show just how light I run my setup. And of course it's always evolving. Before I get started into this, Wismo Hunter was started by myself and Dave Lyons from Missouri, and it's Wisconsin, Missouri, Wismo. And really there's some things that I'll probably walk you through on this video today that you agree with. Cool. There's maybe some things that you don't agree with. Great. We are a sort of non-partial, non-endorsed. We don't have any deals. We don't run certain things for certain reasons. We just want to be practical and sort of share with everybody not only what has worked for us over the years, but also what doesn't work for us. And so we welcome the comments, we welcome the input, and of course like, subscribe, the whole thing with the channel. The more people we think can see this, the better. And so bottom line is the hunting space has gotten to a point where, in my opinion, everything's expensive. Everything has to be bought together, and really some influences in the space that I really look up to have gotten back to, man, just run what works for you, shoot what you want to shoot, hunt where you want to hunt, and don't apologize for anything, right? So hunt your hunt is one of our mottos. And yeah, so I'll get started. So one of the things that over the course of the last few years I've really started to dial in has been clothing. And by clothing, it's not brand specific, but it's what works, and it's what allows you to stay light and nimble and incredibly warm. And so my clothing consists of a base layer, typically one pair of pants, one shirt, and either a camo vest to break it up or a puffy coat. That's how light I run. And so one of my recommendations, and people have asked for a thermal base on the bottoms, I run a King's camo. This is from King's. This is their 3/4 full zip. And what I love about the 3/4 full zip thermal, this is a 240. So what I love about this is you can be up in a tree, not have to get down, and you can literally unzip this entire set of thermal long underwear and put them on in the tree without ever having to take your boots off. Just pull your pants down, put them on, zip them up, and you're good to go. So super light, functional layer of thermal bottoms from King's Camo that you can put into a single pocket on your backpack and stay warm for much longer as your day and your hunt sort of deepens. So great solution. For pants, I want to stay on the bottoms, and I'll do my best to give you the value. There's really, unless it's deep December or January, there's maybe one or two pairs of pants I'll run all season, and they don't even come out of the garage, right? So the first pair is a Sitka, and everybody hears Sitka and they think expensive. Trust me, everything I've bought has been on sale. And so you wait for the sales, you go get a good functional pair of pants. You don't have to pay a full price. A lot of times, you get out of the season, so January to March, you can catch some really good sales all the way up to 40-50% off on some of this stuff that works really well. And so this is a non-thermal base bottom, so it's a basic pant. Again, you put this and associate it with a pair of 3/4 zip full thermals, and you can get really deep into the year. So that's a pair that I've gotten. I picked these up for less than $100. Normally I think they're about $200, so got a really good deal on those. A new pair that I just picked up this year, again on sale at Scheels, was the new First Light fleece lined 308. So it's a little bit heavier than the Sitka solution, but you can imagine a First Light or any fleece for that matter with a thermal underneath it. Incredibly quiet. The pockets and the venting is really functional, and again just a great solution. On sale, don't pay full price, be patient. You can find things like this. These were about $150. Again, one pair of pants gets me through the whole year basically. And then for somebody, and I wore these actually more than the 308s for $35. These are a fleece lined Eddie Bauer. So their First Ascent line makes some of them, and then this is just the basic Eddie Bauer, like a Costco fleece lined pant. And again, unless you're a total idiot, they are a little bit louder, but still incredibly soft and warm. $35. So and then again, a really good solution there. So switching to the top, I told you I like to wear just a base layer and like a regular t-shirt, right? This again, first time visitor, I went to Duckworth. This is just old school wool, and what I love about it is it wicks water, sheds water, keeps you warm and cool kind of simultaneously. It's really good breathability to it. But you throw this on with a base layer. This is their sage colored powder hoodie, and I think I got this 25% off when I subscribe to their emails. This thing goes everywhere and is incredibly warm and eliminates the need for all those other layers. So base layer underneath and then just this, and I'm usually really good. And then what I like to always pack in the bag, it doesn't leave my bag all year. And there's a lot of different versions. Some of them are super expensive. Some of them aren't, right? Again, you can get a good deal. This is a Browning puffy coat, double XL, and this one's really quiet material, and it folds up right into my bag. So imagine a base layer, a full wool, and then you throw on this puffy. It's incredible. So that's all I bring into the woods is a thermal base, a parapant, the powder hoodie, and just a puffy coat for when it gets cold. So yeah, that's great. So the puffy coat will go into the bottom of my bag. I'll show you the bag here in a second. But the puffy will go in, and then the next thing I put in on the very bottom of my bag is my kill kit. So what Dave and I really like to do when we're back hunting now is we like to actually quarter our animals rather than drag them out. So we'll get to the animal if we're lucky enough to have harvested one, and then we'll quarter it right there, and we haul it out right on our backs. So makes it super easy, similar to hunting out west. Makes it really easy. I run a Mystery Ranch bag, so I also run the Mystery Ranch meat bags. There's a reason for that, because they connect directly to the bag, and they prevent your load from shifting down lower on your back. So that's in my kill kit. Just some basic cheap wipes to wipe your hands. And then I have 4 things in this little Easton sack here. I have a little mini tarp, like $5-10 on Amazon. This is 2 foot by 3 foot, really nice to set down on the ground and put your quarters on. I have a what's the name of this? Is the Work Sharp knife sharpener, just in case. I run a fixed blade, sort of Benchmade smaller knife, holds a really good edge. And then just in case, light sticks. I've got just a couple of these. These last for hours. They're super safe. Just a 2-pack. I picked these up at like little value stores or like a Sierra Trading or something like that, just in case it gets too late and you need a light stick. So I always throw those in as well. Let me put this back together. So all of that stuff sits in my kill kit. And it'll go in my bag right on top of my hoodie. We'll pack it up here in a minute. From a camera setup, the camera you're viewing the video through is a Panasonic Lumix FZ300. It's a bridge camera. And the reason I decided to go with the bridge camera, number one, affordability. You can pick them up all day for $300, $400, $500 depending on where you're getting it from. And the lens does not come off, which means it's more waterproof and dust proof versus a standard DSLR. And I'm sure there's other ones out there that'll give you much better imagery and video, but this shoots in 4K and has the autofocus, so it's really, really nice so far for filming and staying ultra light. So of course I bring this little case with the camera in it, and then I also run on my tether a GoPro. So I have a camera, a small GoPro 5th gen looking down at me, and then I use my regular camera. Again, I put everything in one neat little container so you don't lose anything. Simple saw from Hooyman, really small just in case. And then the heaviest piece of my pack setup is the knuckle. This is the knuckle for my camera arm, which is a 4th Arrow camera arm. These things, when you buy them brand new, really expensive. I picked this up used from a guy in town off Facebook Marketplace for $80, and I put a $35 fluid head on it from Amazon that just uses the one hand to tighten and loosen, and you can completely pivot and move your camera. So you've got your bow ready, and you can do everything functionally with this with one hand, which is super cool. So that is the camera arm I run. Switching to my saddle solution, and we run Lone Wolf sometimes too, depends on what we're doing, if we're observing or if we're trying to get aggressive and get after a deer. But I run the Latitude sticks, which are really, really light. I run 3 sticks and a Hunt Arsenal 2-step aider. So I'll go anywhere from 15 to 20 feet depending on the tree and location and where I need to be with just this setup. This totally weighs 3 pounds. This is less than half a pound, so less than 4 pounds. I've got all my sticks. And then at 3.4 pounds, I run the Latitude Profile. 1.25 inches thick. Really good weight, 3.4 pounds like I said, and it collapses right down onto itself and makes it really easy to pack in your bag. I think that's what I got. So what I'll show you is, over the years I've gone through 3 or 4 different bags, and I've landed on the Mystery Ranch MT Light frame. And I run the Pentler bag specifically for deer hunting. And what I like about the Pentler bag is, let me zip this up. Imagine this sitting in your tree right below you, but you have 2 top load pockets. One of them is so big you could literally put your lunch in it. Another one is where I like to put my saw. I'll pack it here in a second. But check this out. When you open the top, this bag fillets open with all of your pockets organization and then stuff in the middle. So it's super functional for me. Again, just an option for people out there looking. A couple $100 for the frame, and then you can pick up the bags cheaper. The nice thing about the MT Guidelight frame is you can interchange it. I run my Beartooth 80 for out west hunting too. And it's super easy. It takes 5-10 minutes to swap it over. So with that being said, I'll show you how easy this packs up. So like I said, I'll take my saw, throw it in the top. Put my tether rope for now in the big bag. Grab my puffy coat. Puffy coat goes right in the bottom. With my kill kit, my camera, and my GoPro. So I'm not even half full and I've almost got everything in. Take my knuckle. Obviously when I get in the tree, it's the first thing I want to get up is get that arm out of the way. So there I am with that. Zip it in. I'm going to take my 2-step aider, less than an inch thick. I'm just going to dump this right into the side pocket here. And then I'm going to switch sides, unbuckled, fluid head out. And I'm going to throw the 4th arrow arm right here. Makes it super easy. Now when it comes to your sticks and your platform, put it wherever you want. My buddy Dave, he prefers to put the platform inside the sticks. I'll show you what he means. And he'll have a video breakdown of his, but for his pack out on his particular bag, he likes to set that in the middle and run it as one unit. I like to keep them separate personally because I'm usually using my sticks first and I want to pull those out quick. So I run my sticks on the top of my bag. Like I said, when I get to my location, it's the first thing coming off my bag. Boom, they just sit right there. That's all it is. And then for me, I'll just take my platform, keep it away from my sticks. I like to run right through one of the loops. Boom. Bag is packed less than 20 pounds. It's completely ready to go. So it's a pretty simple setup. You know, the question about chunks of land and things we hunt, we don't have a lot of big property. We have, you know, little spots of 40 acres here, 40 acres there, maybe 100 here with some permission. So we try to do the best we can with what we got. When we get into some of the stuff that's been in the family up in northern Minnesota, it gets a little bit more important to carry in more layers. Maybe I'll throw in an extra jacket or something. I'll either put it to the outside or just shove it right inside the bag because there's plenty of room. So the entire weight of this pack is about 22 pounds right now, and that's with everything in it. So yeah, like I said, like and subscribe to the page, and then any comments, recommendations, anything else everybody use. We want to create a community sort of page where people can share ideas and not beat each other up over things that work for them. So we transparently could care less what you shoot. We just want to make sure everybody enjoys being out there and comes to the channel occasionally and maybe picks up an idea or two. So that's what we got. Thanks so much.